Arsenal has beaten Manchester United by 3 goals to nil at the Emirates, and it's no longer news that United are out of the top four race. This is the only chance United had to come in and capitalize on not losing to Arsenal or beating it, because only those two results could favor United back into the top race in the for you. Manchester United really had the best chances of the game. They failed to utilize them, and Arsenal capitalized on all the chances they've got, and they really beat United by 3 goals to 1. Welcome to Rokani Media Football. How are you guys, and where are you watching us from? I know it's very hard to see a United supporter like me who is doing this story right now smiling, because everyone will ask yourself, why are you smiling yet to support Manchester United? I came into this game when I know that we are really going to be beaten. A result, any positive result for Manchester United would have been a shocker to me, because when you look at Arsenal, if at all they had really not gotten a result against Chelsea, it would have been easy for them to come into this game when their morale is down. But having got that spirited fight against the side which goes by names of Chelsea, it really just shows you how much United dropped off in there, and Arsenal were so much high and fighting for their win in there. So I really believe that Arsenal fans are excited all over. There is my friend of mine, Jose, she has just told me that, oh my god, when you look at internet, it's buzzing with internet. And you know, this win is so much crucial for a team which goes by names of Arsenal, because it means Champions League football. Champions League football. Everything now is in their hands. The only big game they're left with, they have to play a team which goes by names of West Ham. They have to play West Ham, and they have to play Tottenham Hotspur in there. So Arsenal having got themselves this win, it really just shows you that they are the best team to qualify. Their consistency is undoubted. Their consistency is undoubted. When you look at Arsenal and how they play, you just get to know that this is really the real meaning of building a team, and players who really play for the manager and who really put up 100% for every game they go in for. Because when you look at Manchester United and how everything is going, their best player 2 years back, he goes by the names of Bruno Fernandes. He is trash. He's looking bad. Look at that third goal that Granit Xhaka scored. It's because of a mistake of Bruno Fernandes. And guess what? After doing that mistake, he does not track back to follow that ball and know where it is. He just leaves Granit Xhaka to get hold of the ball and hits it hard into the back of the net. Yet David De Gea was so much obstructed by very many United players. By the time he turned and really took a dive to the left-hand side of the goal, the ball had gone past the net, and it was 3-1 for Arsenal in there. But kudos to the side which goes by names of Arsenal. I tell you what it means to win a trophy. You shouldn't play every game very well. I've always said this. Arsenal have really gone into this game. They've not had the best of this game. I can come out and tell you the truth. Arsenal have not played very well. They've not played very well. The same applies to Chelsea. It didn't need Arsenal to play very well to win. That's the yardstick that really based on. Because when you look at the game of Chelsea, it was more similar to the game of Manchester United. How? Chelsea had better chances. They failed to convert them. Arsenal got just 4 chances, and they really utilized them. The first goal that Arsenal scored against Chelsea was because Christensen did a back pass that never reached Eduardo Mendy, and Nketiah capitalized on it. In this game, what has happened is a player who goes by the names of Nuno Tavares crosses into that ball. Varane looks like he's going to put his foot in, and Telles fails to really guide that ball out of the pitch. And guess what? It lands on Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka curls it. De Gea does a save. Nuno Tavares gives it to the back of the net. It shows you that the first goal that United conceded and Arsenal scored against United is the same goal like Arsenal scored against Chelsea. It's because of the mistake. Second goal, it's a penalty. Third goal, it's a rocket. So that is really so much similar to what happened in the previous game that Arsenal really won. And I told people that the strength of Arsenal is they no longer keep clean sheets, but what they do, they capitalize on every chances they get. When you look at the game of Manchester United and Arsenal, Arsenal got 7 shots on target. Out of those 7 shots on target, 3 were really good goals and 2 were saved by David De Gea. 4 were saved by David De Gea. United had 5 shots, and those 5 shots, only 1 goal went into the back of the net. And on these 5 shots, I've told you, all out of the 14 shots that Manchester United got in total into this entire game, all these 14, almost 8 of them were clear-cut chances. United had more clear-cut chances than Arsenal, and United had a chance to bury this game. Even in the minute when United got a penalty, I was doing a watch-along on Manchester United, and I said, Bruno, in a status where you are, why do you take a penalty right now? Why do you take it? Leave it for Ronaldo. It was his moment. Leave it for him such that he takes that penalty. We know that, Bruno, you were craving for a goal because you've taken long to score a goal, and you're craving for it. But you've seen what you've done to the penalty of Manchester United. And trust me, all the headlines are really going to be on Bruno in there. And Arsenal are really smiling on their way to the bank. And let no one lie to you that Arsenal has played very well. They've not played very well. But playing very well and you don't win does not matter. What matters is, don't play very well, gather the 3 points, put them into your bag, and go home. Because as we speak right about now, Arsenal is at 60 points in the 4th position in there, and they just played 1 game more than Spurs, and that has really put them in a level to go in and compete for this position in there of the Premier League in there. They're in the 4th spot, comfortably in there. Spurs is playing later today. We don't know what the result is going to be. Arsenal at 60 points, and they've played a game more than Spurs. And Spurs have a better goal difference, 18. Arsenal have 12. If Spurs goes ahead to win, they are really going to be in the 4th place in there. So the 4th place is now between the 4th place battle is between Arsenal and Tottenham. I don't see United into this spot, because when you see United has played 2 more games than Spurs. Spurs has a game with Arsenal, they have a game with Liverpool. United can catch on them, but Arsenal just has 1 game that I really believe is so hard for them. That is a game of West Ham, because I know Arsenal is going to come up and beat Tottenham Hotspur. But the game of West Ham, and there is another team that they're going to play, those are the games Arsenal are really going to face in there for you. But there is a statistic that has been laid by some Arsenal players in there, and only Erling Haaland, 25 goals, Vinicius Jr. 22, and Florian Wirtz is 17, have more league goals and assists by under 21 players in Europe's top 5 leagues in this season than Bukayo Saka in there. That means Bukayo Saka comes 3rd in the under 1 league top scoring fixture in there. So it shows you that Arsenal are really good. Let's talk about the tactics of the manager who goes by the name of Mikel Arteta. Mikel Arteta comes out with a different game plan altogether to kill off this game immediately, and he got it because Arsenal knew that we can really score goals against Manchester United, and because the culprit Harry Maguire was out, Arsenal went in for Alex Telles. They targeted him a lot, and they really got what they wanted in there. But they had a game plan in place. One, they are a team that passes that ball. Arsenal is the team that has really outpassed Manchester United, and the stats really shows you how United have been outpassed by a side which goes by names of Arsenal, because by the end of the first half, Arsenal had 66% ball possession, United had 33, and now entire 90 minutes, Arsenal dropped up in the second half, and they had 56%, and United had 44% in there. But the drop-off of Arsenal was tactical. Arteta told them, we cannot go on the front foot with this team that is really leading, that is really craving to get a goal. No way we go on the front foot with Manchester United. What we have to do is simple: sit back, let's utilize our moments, because even in the first half, all the goals we scored, it was not a very good build-up play. We just caught them almost on the break and we passed them out. That's what Arteta really came in through, and that game plan worked perfectly in there for you, because Granit Xhaka, you remember scoring that goal against the Manchester United team that was under Jose Mourinho. He has gone ahead to score the same goal under the same goalkeeper in there. Talking about Granit Xhaka, he has had 81 touches, 66 out of 69 passes completed, 10 passes into the final half, 4 passes into the box, into the opposition box, 3 ball recoveries, 3 crosses, 2 interceptions, 1 shot, 1 goal, 0 fouls. That's out. He did all right. Yeah, 0 fouls, because the reason as why he was given a yellow card, it was because of kicking that ball over. And by the way, when you hear that Granit Xhaka has had 0 fouls, it shows you that they almost dominated the midfield. United didn't run the midfield at all, because Granit Xhaka is known for being so much harsh in there. And if at all you really put him on pressure, You know what he does? He's one of those players that have really come in and do lots of things in there for you. And today, Dennis Bergkamp and Thierry Henry were in attendance to watch this game as Arsenal really made some history to return back to the Champions League. I really believe that Arsenal is going to qualify for the Champions League because after making a very big turnaround in there, don't expect them to drop off. That is Thierry Henry and Dennis Bergkamp in there. That is the legend of Arsenal. Those players are legends at Arsenal, if at all you never knew. That is Dennis Bergkamp and Thierry Henry. They were in attendance today to come out and witness this win, sweet win for Arsenal, as Arsenal gets back to the winning ways in there. Smash the like button, comment and share. You can as well go into the live chat and tell me where you're watching in from. Secondly, tell me what you think about this game of football that has just ended and Arsenal has just won it in there for you. That is the 3-1 win of a team which goes by names of Arsenal in there. When we go to the goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale, every time Arsenal needed him, he was present. Aaron Ramsdale did disappoint, and he was present. He really did great. He really did great saves. I remember there is that save of Alex Telles. There is that close one of Diego Tello in the second half that he really fisted and hit the post, and it returned into play. That was really massive. That near post save really put this game to a level of Arsenal looking for a third goal that really let them win it. Oh, Martin Odegaard, oh my God, he is good. And I was talking to Kosi Arsenal podcast on his YouTube channel. I told him that if you want to see the great Odegaard at full potential, let Arsenal bring in a CDM. And Mikel Arteta gives him liberty to do what he wants. You see, most of the times you see him wanting to do more things with the ball in there to really cut off opponents, but he knows that he's playing under the instructions of Mikel Arteta, and they cannot really believe that they want to disappoint the manager. So what he does the simple pass. You saw him to that second goal. He passes out that ball. He dummies them, knowing that he's going to do a ball on the farthest left. Then he does a chip in the center of the 18 yards box of Manchester United, and Alex Telles gates Telles to the ground, and it's a penalty in there for you. So Odegaard superb. Ramsdale, oh my God, I cannot even think about what he did. He is really a very good goalkeeper. He's the man that kept Arsenal in the game, especially that Diego Tello save, because those saves, that save came after United missed a penalty. That means if a penalty had gone in and that goal went in, Arsenal would have been 3-2, a goal down. You get? So what Ramsdale did kept Arsenal so much into the game, because even if the penalty had not been conceded, that means if Ramsdale doesn't save that ball, it goes to level 2-2. And you know what it means? Pressure would have really accumulated on the side of Arsenal in there, because these players are inexperienced. I must come here and tell you, they are inexperienced, and I really believe that they are really trying to do the needful in there for you. Then Mikel Arteta, the manager, I like him. Obviously, I don't support Arsenal, but I like Mikel Arteta because of what he believes in. And if at all you want to be one of those best managers, you must be able to be a big decision maker. Big decisions made by Mikel Arteta, benching a player who goes by names of Lacazette of Amachi had returned, and he really played him on the bench, and Nketiah played the entire 90 minutes because he said if there is a player he has been unfair of, he goes by the names of Nketiah. He came out and said he deserved much more, but all in all, he didn't get what he deserved, and he admitted that this player required something more in there for you. But Arsenal really played very well. When you look at the goalkeeper Ramsdale, as we get into the player ratings, Aaron Ramsdale, I think I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. I don't know how much you give Ramsdale out of 10. 7 out of 10 for me. Cedric Soares, very bad. But I'm giving him a 5 because at least he tried to do his best. You see, this is what United players don't do. When you look at Cedric Soares, amidst everything that Sancho did to him and destroyed him left, right, and center, he always never gave up. At least he followed him to stop his run to attack Arsenal. I'm giving him a 5 out of 10. Nuno Tavares, 6 out of 10. I don't know how much you give Nuno Tavares. responsible for a penalty. He would have led Arsenal concede another penalty in there for you after he really got hold of Elanga and he really got him down. The referee said, no, we are not going to look at that. But he played very well. He gave Arsenal the opener. There is nothing good like that first goal in there. It's very crucial. There is nothing crucial like that first goal in there for you. It's very crucial. And guess who gave it to Arsenal? It was a player who goes by the names of Nuno Tavares. Under the criticism he's having, he is trying to prove a point. Amidst him not getting enough playing time at Arsenal, he's trying to prove a point that, oh yeah, I'm that one player that really comes into this club and does the needful. Every time you need me, I'll come up and really do the needful for you in there. Gabriel Magalhaes, a 6. Ben White, I didn't recognize him in this game, but I give him a 5. Grant Xhaka, pure 7. Pure 7 in there because the midfield battle was won by Arsenal. Elneny, a 7 too, because he really did very well to block anything from Manchester United. Though every time United attacked, they really opened up the defense of Arsenal in there. But these players really did the needful. The other player that I'm talking about, Odegaard, a pure 7. A pure 7. Really, really good player, and I really believe he's one of those promising players that the world is going to see in there. And Bukayo Saka, 7 out of 10. Emily Smith-Rowe, 6 out of 10. Nketiah, 6 out of 10. And who is my man of the match too? Who is my man of the match? Who is your man of the match? Because for me, I'm really failing to choose one. People will say, Bukayo Saka, did he score a goal? No. He was a threat, right? Grant Xhaka, kind of, but he didn't put up something that is so extraordinary. Nuno Tavares, no. To me, I will believe that. I can come in here and authoritatively say I'm giving the man of the match award to Grant Xhaka. Controlling that midfield, getting that goal, and he's the man who does not score goals regularly. So if at all you don't really give him the man of the match here, that is Grant Xhaka, when are you going to give it to him? Because he rarely scores goals and he rarely gets out of a match without a yellow card and fouling. But this game, he did 0 fouls. He scored a goal. He did 66 accurate passes out of the possible 69. That is him for you. I really believe that my man of the match is Grant Xhaka. Xhaka is my man of the match, and he got Arsenal off the rope by really launching that rocket that really went at the back of the net of Manchester United, and it was 3-1. Because if at all they had really conceded, that was in the second half when Arsenal came in, they never played very well. They've also come out and conceded that we never played very well in the second half. But after getting that goal, we really got to know that the game is done and dusted. And if at all that goal never came in through early enough from Grant Xhaka, 15 minutes to the end of the game, you never know what intensity United would have applied to Arsenal when that game was at 2-1. So to me, I really believe that that goal was so much crucial for a side which goes by names of Arsenal, and Grant Xhaka is my man of the match. I don't know. Sorry about that. I don't know who your man of the match is, but mine is Grant Xhaka. I don't know who your man of the match is, but I want to rate Arteta. I'm giving Arteta an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 because getting Arsenal from where it had sunk, losing 3 games consecutively, and it gets back to winning ways, beating 2 of the top 6 teams, that is Manchester United and Chelsea. That is really a very big credit this manager deserves, and he has really gotten himself to a level of earning himself a place into this team of Arsenal as a manager that is going to stay here for so long, and his philosophy has been well captured by Arsenal players, and I really believe that he needs to put up lots of things for Arsenal in there for you. But I think his start is not bad here at the match at the Rokani Media Football. Feel free to go into the comment section. Tell me who do you think your man of the match is. Tell me who do you think your man of the match is in the comment section. Mine is Grant Xhaka. I don't know who your man of the match is in there because he has taken Arsenal off the rope. Because second half, things were not going well for a side which goes by names of Arsenal. Yeah, it was not going well for a side which goes by names of Arsenal. That's it. It's pure known that Arsenal was pretty out-possessed by Manchester United in the second half. You know that very well. And United was knocking on the door of Arsenal, and anytime from then, United looked like they were going to score a goal. And United were just unlucky because they really got a penalty missed by a player who goes by the names of Bruno Fernandes. And if at all that penalty had really gone in, you never know what would have been talking right about here. Thank you guys for watching in. Smash the like button, comment and share. And if you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to our channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Your man of the match is welcome into the comment section below. A sign out for now. See you later. I go by the names of Rokani David. My channel is Rokani Media Football. Arsenal back to the 4th position of the Premier League with 5 games to go in there. I'm out.